You know when you're bored and you just want to watch 3 or 4 videos, but then you scroll for several hours on your phone and afterwards you feel sad? Then this is the perfect video for you, because I want to show you creative things you can do when you are bored. After doing something creative, I feel happy, and I hope you do too, so here we go! Modeling with clay. I've seen many photos of modeled bowls like this, so I want to try this out. You need modeling clay, of course. Mine is air drying. I started rolling out a piece of the clay. For my first design, I need a circle, so I made an impression with a cup and cut it out. Then I made waves like the one in the picture on the edge with my fingers, and I smoothed it out with some water. Then my first design was ready. For the second design, I cut out a heart and I also made a long wool. Then I scratched the heart on the edges so that the wool keeps better on it. And then I can already put the wool on the heart and press it well with my fingers. I also smoothed it with water. On the third design, I made a flower with the same technique as for the heart. And after that, my hands were very dirty. After a day, the bowl has dried. Then I started to paint them with acrylic paints. At first, I made a sketch, and then I painted a checkerboard pattern on it. I also painted the edge black. By the way, I love painting something. It's so relaxing, I mean, look at the video. The second bowl I painted more with, a white-green mixed color. And then I decided to paint some flowers on it, because, you know, the bowl is a flower, so I paint flowers. The third bowl I painted light blue. After that I painted cow spots on it. And I decided to paint flowers on the heart as well. And guys, this is the final result. I think the bowls are so beautiful and cute. You can keep your jewelry in them, for example. But with clay, you can also make a frog bowl, a candle holder, and many other things. Paint on tote bags. I think everyone has these cotton bags from some stores at home. And let me just say, they are pretty ugly sometimes. So I decided to upcycle them. For that, I chose this bag because it has no print at all, and also this blue bag. The first thing I did was a sketch, and this is how it looks like. For painting you need acrylic colors, hair conditioner and brushes. And here's a tip. If you don't have fabric paint, you can just mix acrylic paint with hair conditioner and it does the same job. So yeah, then I started painting my bag. First I painted a positive saying on it. Have a good day. Because then I'm more motivated. And I also added some daisies. Here is an intermediate result. And then I outlined everything with 3D pens. I also painted the other bag. There I painted a green checkerboard pattern on it, and on that some flowers. And this is the final result. I think the bags look so beautiful and 1,000 times better than before. And I would really like to wear them. I think my favorite is the checkered green one. Make your own jewelry. To make your own jewelry is very cool because you save a lot of money and it's a lot of fun. So, first you need to measure how much ribbon you need. Then you can start stringing the beads. I made a bracelet with little flowers in green and purple, and in between I always made 7 white beads. Now the bracelet is finished and I think it's really nice and cute. I've also made a second one. That matches the colors of the first bracelet. Self-made jewelry is also a very good gift idea. But now you may ask, how can you please make these flowers out of beads? So here's a short flower beads tutorial. If you don't need it, skip to the next part. First you need to string 4 beads in the color you want your flowers to be, and 1 bead for the center of the flower. And then you put your thread in that bead, so the first bead. Now you already have the first half of the flower. Now string another 3 beads and put the thread into this bead. That was the 4th bead you strung for the flower. And here the flower is finished. Acrylic pouring. Acrylic pouring is a technique with which you can create paintings like this, and they look so beautiful. This DIY I made with my friend Antonia, because she already has a lot of experience with it. Make sure you protect your workspace. First, you need to take pins and stick them in the corners of the canvas, so that the acrylic paint can flow well on the sides. Now you need many cups. These are the acrylic colors we chose for the first painting, these for the second. Then we filled the acrylic colors into the cups and added a bit of water, but be careful, not too much or too little. The consistency should be like warm honey. Then we mix the colors and put on gloves. Now we can start pouring. So, we take the first color and pour a circle in the middle. With the next color we do the same, and so on and on. Now we swing the canvas back and forth, so that the color covers the whole canvas. We didn't use enough acrylic paint, so we had to add more. But notice, better too much than too little. With acrylic pouring, there are several techniques, and Antonia has already tried a few. Here she has used a technique in which you fill a cup with the colors and then flip it onto the canvas. Here she has used the blow the paint and circle in the middle technique. Back to the painting. We decided to blow the paint a bit more, and then we were done. After 24 hours the picture has dried, and guys, this is the final result. We also made the second picture, and I think the pattern looks so beautiful and interesting. So yeah, I like the paintings very much. Bendy candles. I've seen this so many times on Pinterest, so I want to try this too. The only thing you need are some candles. Then I went to the bathroom and put warm water in the sink. I put the candles in the water, then I have to wait for 15 minutes. And yes, the water was very hot. So now I can take out the candles. For the first design, I shaped the candle like the letter S. And after that, you have to rinse the candle under cold water, so they keep the shape. For the second candle, I chose a snake-like design. When shaping, you have to be careful, but also fast, because otherwise the candle will cool down. The third candle I want to shape like this white candle. So first I have to roll it smooth. That was very hard. Then I twisted it into itself. I scratched the bottom of the first candle so that it can stand well. That's the final result. I think they look so aesthetic and cute. But at night, when they are lighted, it looks even more beautiful. Make your own stickers. Here's a tutorial from my YouTube shorts how to make stickers. First, you need to paint or print your design. Then take baking paper and stick tape on it and cut it out. But I also have another idea. For this, you need to go to nature. You have to look for cute flowers and take and collect them. After that, I cut the flowers and put them in my book. For putting more pressure on the flowers, I put books on them, and after 5 days they finished drying. I think it worked really well. Now you need the baking paper, tape and scissors. First I put a layer of tape on the baking paper and then I put the flowers on it. Then I put another layer of tape on top. And now it's time to cut everything out. And this is the final result. You can put the stickers, for example, in your bullet journal or something else, and I think they look really nice everywhere. Crochet. And before you say, "No, I can't crochet, I skipped the video," wait. I couldn't crochet 5 months ago either, but I taught myself with YouTube tutorials. There are many good tutorials for beginners on YouTube, where they show you how to do great things. I'm very happy that I taught myself crochet, because now I have crocheted such cool stuff. Crochet is very relaxing and perfect against being bored. So, guys, maybe you can start doing it too. The only thing you need is wool and a crochet hook in the right size. Then you can start. In this video I made a blanket with a green-white checkerboard pattern for my room. And this wool was so fluffy. But about halfway through I realized I haven't got enough wool, so I had to buy some more. But the problem was that the green color tone was no longer available, so as you can see I had to buy a different one. Now the blanket looked like this, but I decided to crochet a white border on it. And this is the final result. I think you can see the different green color tones, but I still think the blanket is very nice. And guys, I promise, it's so fluffy. But you can also crochet fingerless gloves, or a knit sweater, a scrunchie, or a basket for the wool. There are so many possibilities of crocheting things. So, that was the end of the video. I hope I could inspire and motivate you to do something creative instead of scrolling on your phone. This video was very hard work, so it would be nice if you subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thanks for watching and see you next time!